Yeah, g'day all. Just on a permission private property farm, and you can see there's remnants of what was an old house here. So just started scratching around. I'm on my second eye, one over there, bit of scrap, and this one here, I don't know what this is. Got no idea. Some sort of something screws into something, I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep on looking and see how we go. Next find, well actually I found quite a few things. I found all sorts of lead and bits and pieces of everything, little lids, and I just found this and I'm thinking, this looks suspicious. But then you look inside there and there's a thread, if you can see it. There's a thread inside that. So I reckon this screwed onto something that was some sort of a spray thing or something. Made of brass. Don't know. Maybe an extension on the end of a hose, I don't know. Fine spray though, not sure. First impressions of it was different thoughts, but it's definitely not anything like that. I'd say something from old time brass item. Anyway, I haven't found a coin yet, I'll keep looking. Rightio. Well, I've decided to call it quits. I've been here a bit over an hour, and you can see mostly it's junky stuff, but all this stuff at the back here is lead. Even that big bit's lead. Got no idea what that thing is. I'm really not sure about that one either. These are all brass. That's not brass, I don't know what that is actually. It's light alloy, I suppose. This is brass. Looks like possibly, was it? Don't know, it's got me confused. Looks like it had something on either side. They're broken off. Don't know. 12 gauge shotty shell, and I don't know what size that is, but it's old. And this beauty, now I found this in two parts. I found this part on its own. I thought, oh yeah, I wonder how old that is. Couldn't really tell. Haven't cleaned any of it up either yet. And then I moved along about 2 metres where I found that one, and bingo, found this cabin, which obviously goes there, and that goes on the back. What a beauty. I bet you the kid that lost that was mighty upset, because that's fairly old. And yeah, I can imagine actually just thinking about it. It was probably the only toy they had. So it just goes to show you that was out the back a little bit away from the house area, playing down some sort of a bit of a washed out area. Anyway, I'll go and show you something else I've got before I leave. Yeah, so I was just wandering along, and to show you this other thing, I never got this thing, this other thing I spotted from here actually. I was just looking at these and I went, wonder what they are. When I first seen one I thought, oh, it might have been a clothesline, but back in the day this would have been a long time ago. I don't reckon they would have had clothesline here. They would have had just the old style wire with a couple of poles hanging up off something. So I'll spend some more time down here. I don't live far from here, so I can come down anytime I like. So I'll spend a bit more time around this. There's a few things I've sort of noticed a little bit. And that truck I found is where I got it, just in here. And when I was standing right from here, I was looking over at those trees and I could see a bit of a metal thing over here, and I thought, I wonder if that looks a bit like a baby's pram or whatever they used to call them back in the day. I'll go over and show you in a sec. But this is where I found the truck. I found the first part of it up there, and I come along and bingo, another bit there. But I wandered over here just to see, and it turned out it was what I thought it was. So there's definitely someone living here some time ago with a few young kids, because that is an old one. Yeah, very interesting. So anyway, I've got more areas around here to detect for sure. Oh yeah, there's an old bottle. This could be something nearby here, because I still haven't exactly found the spot where the place was, but I think that's just a pile when they knocked it all down, but I'm pretty sure it was over that way, or there near it. Anyway, it'll be somewhere around that area, I think. We're in this spot just here, not too far from the road. Gate's just over near my ute. And there's an old dam here, so there never used to be any filter fence or anything there. It's only just going up now. So that sort of makes sense for their water, everything. Anyway, that was interesting. Alrighty, wasn't no coin sadly, but anyway, we'll have another crack another day. Righty all, catch you later.